What's up, my Monkmode family? Welcome back. Guys, today we're going to be talking about fasting, but I am not a healthcare professional, so consult one, okay? If you want to start doing this, make sure that it's safe. Talk to your doctor, talk to a nutritionist, and see if it's safe, all right? Now listen, I've been experimenting with fasting, bros, and I can tell you that like instantly, I just feel so much better. I have this theory that when you fast, your body is like, okay, there's not a lot of food. We're not cattle after all, so you're not constantly eating throughout the day. When there's not food for a certain amount of time, there is this mental clarity that I think it happens because your body's like, okay, I need to hunt, I need to find food, but it's not a stressed out sort of like always looking around for food. It's just like a calm with an elevated energy level, and it feels fantastic, okay? And that is by fasting. And I've also noticed by combining that with a high-fat diet, instead of burning glucose and needing to constantly eat carbs to keep the blood sugar levels up, now you're just burning fat. And your body has fat. Unless you're like 3% body fat or anorexic, your body has plenty of fat. So you need to understand is that you do not need to eat. Like if you're trying to lose weight, you do not need to eat. You can easily go 24 hours. And then once your body's adapted to burning fat and it can tap into those fat sources efficiently, then you can just burn fat all day. You can run off that stuff. Your body has the capacity to turn fat. It can manufacture glucose from the back end of fat, from a ketone. It can take protein and through this crazy process, which is very hard for me to say, neuroglucogenesis, it can take a protein and make enough glucose for your body. You don't need that much glucose to function. But guess what? Your body loves burning fat. And it's very healthy to go for periods of time without constantly feeding yourself. All right? This is going to lower your insulin. All right? It's going to help burn that fat, and it's going to give you a tremendous clarity. I can only put it like you meditated for an hour and now you have that same awareness, that same presence combined with like a good night's sleep, and you're just buzzing throughout the day. It feels amazing. And so I really want you guys to know about this. We're going to dive into different tips to become fat adapted without going through the standard, keto flu that a lot of people talk about, because you don't actually have to experience that. Maybe a little bit, but I'm telling you, if you do it right, you can just adapt very quickly. I'm going to show you the foods that I eat, and we're just going to dive into figuring out the best way to do this. So if you're new to fasting and you want to give it a start, standard intermittent fasting protocol looks like this: 16-hour fast period with an 8-hour window of eating. I don't know about you guys. If you give me 8 hours to eat, I can eat the whole house. My fridge will be empty. I'm reckless I have a huge appetite. When it comes time to eat, if it's in front of me, I'm eating. I don't know if this was from being a kid and my parents sit down, finish your food, or you're not getting up. But I can eat a lot. So 8 hours is a little too much for me. But if 16 hours and then you're really hungry, 8 hours, take your time. Meet your macros. Get all your micronutrients in. Okay? This is a great place to start. A level up from that is the warrior diet, which is a 20-hour fast followed by a 4-hour eating period. This is great. Now the thing is, a lot of people eat high carbs and they fast and then they eat a ton of carbs. When I notice that, I don't have the same mental clarity, and I'm also hungry throughout the entire fast. My blood sugar drops and I feel like I need some glucose. I need to eat something, like a piece of fruit or something. When I drop the carbs and I'm burning ketones effectively, I can go all day. I can go 36 hours easily. I'm on a 25-hour fast right now. I just got done crushing legs. I'm the strongest I've ever been in the gym. If you're worried about losing muscle, don't worry. You're not. You're not going to lose muscle. When you fast, your growth hormone, your body secretes more growth hormone, which helps you maintain muscle, build muscle while losing fat. This is revolutionary, okay? But if you like carbs and you don't think you can function, that's fine. Eat your carbs. But for those of you who want to start a high-fat diet, start burning ketones, I'm going to get into that in the following videos, okay? Next is the 1 meal a day, very self-explanatory. You eat 1 meal a day, and then you fast. Now, the Monkmode diet, you can call it whatever you want. We're going to call it the Monkmode diet, is a high-fat diet combined with 1 meal a day. This is difficult for some people, but if you work your way up, boom, 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 okay? If you become fat adapted, this is a breeze, and it gives you the most benefits. This lets your body literally rejuvenate the cells. It lets it clean out all the waste, okay? While burning fat, while elevating your growth hormone, while getting better sleep, burning fat, having tons of energy, and eating good food. I want you guys to know, for even if the guys that are going to keep eating high carbohydrates, listen, if you want the most energy, cut out the junk, cut out the sugar, cut out the processed foods, tear that out of your diet, raid your cupboards, get rid of it, because that stuff is not going to make you feel good. When I say a high-fat diet, now there's some unhealthy people out there that are promoting eating farm, bacon that is just nasty pigs. Like, you don't want that. You don't want nasty meat that's grain-fed. When a cow eats grains and corn, it gets fat really quick. And why? A lot of insulin. But when you feed a cow that, it's not meant to eat corn. It's not meant to eat grain. What is it meant to eat? Grass. So you want grass-fed beef. We'll get into more of what to eat later. Okay, but remember that what you put in your body is what you're going to get out. So the Monkmode diet is 1 meal a day with high fat, and this for me usually turns out to be 23-hour fast followed by a 30-minute eating window, which I got a giant plate of food, man, and I'm eating and I'm loving it. And hunger is the best spice of life, because when you sit down to eat, you're ready to eat. But I wake up the next morning lean. I'm leaner than I've ever been, man, and it's only getting better. I'm gonna do an ab reveal soon, okay? But I wake up, I'm lean. The water is just pushed out because you got all this glycogen storing in the muscle, but you feel great, and your mind's bzz, you're ready for the day. Guys, welcome to experimenting with fasting. I highly recommend that you start, and let me know what you think. I'm going to try to break this down so it's easy for you to adapt into your life. I want to know how you feel. I want to know what you're experiencing, and comment in the comment section, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.